Samaya said, Olivia, you hyped this one up and started saying what had happened. And you were egging it on. Olivia's rolling her eyes because she can't afford to keep them straight, dear. Sierra, you wasn't gonna punch shit. You won't bust a grape. And Samaya would whomp you. I'd love to see it. So Liv and Chrissy just walk off. Olivia called Samaya a pigeon, but what kind of bird are you? A gull? You know what? No, you're a tiny little thing. I would call you a swallow. A common swallow. I kind of gotta agree with Olivia. Like, none of y'all is really getting along, so why do you keep thrusting her upon them? And then when things go left, you should have been, well, I mean, she was the one stank, so I could see you having a reason to walk off with them. So Olivia says she's done with the both of them. Chewbacca's 1 and 2. And, I mean, they do have those bad bangs. And worse eyebrows. All right, well, that was the shit. I'm gonna see you soon for something. So we open with Jimmy basically saying that Chrissy is the maid. She gets up and takes care of things around the house. And how did she buy you a dog with no money? Because if all she does is get up and take care of things around the house, then she's broke. Too broke to buy a purebred. But that dog is cute. Oh, now she getting a Yorkie. Oh, Lord, this is when them little, like, tam painter cap hats with that, like, bill and lip were in. Ooh. Well, actually, they weren't in fashion. She's just late. Late as hell. Probably got on Juicy Couture. She said no ring, no baby, no doggy. What about a jobby? You can get a jobby. All the dogged and pooped in the store, and Jimmy runs out, leaving his maid to fart with the fecal matter. He got more respect for your mole than you. You want Jimmy to step up to the plate and be more responsible after 6 years? So after 6 years, you don't know who you're with, or you think that you can change them. Why do you like to bang your head up against a brick wall? And why can't your mole stop you? He needs to finish growing up. You need to make better choices. Oh, Lord. Olivia meeting up with Rich for a listening party, but you ain't got no music. You have one song. One song. Mona Scott Young paid for them to go to Serafina? The early days when she didn't know better. Now she just sent them to Crown Fried. She thinks she's gonna get a deal. Girl, you were dealt a bad hand. That's about it. You were lucky to get the little bit of fame you had. You want them to really hear you sing after you cracked that note in the studio the other day? You want them to really hear you sing? I don't think so. That's like when that raw audio track of J-Lo leaked. We knew it was bad, but ooh. That was like Fergie's national anthem. Then again, Fergie can't hold a note in a bucket either. Oh, Rich said if you don't take this seriously, Walmart is accepting an applique. But we know she ended up managing at Foot Locker on 125th. Olivia's saying it needs to be the right deal. Any deal is the right deal for you. Okay, so we're at Mama Jones's house with the family, and Olivia and Rich stopped by for game night. The game they play is hide from the process server. Now this is desperate. It's been 6 years, and you said, you know what, I'm a buckle down and ask him to marry me. He won't even pick up his dog's fecal matter. And you want to be his wife? She's gonna get down on one of her knees? Just have your mole do it in a hot air balloon. Chrissy said she doesn't have time to wait for Jim to ask her. Oh, if you only knew how much time you had. You're taking a burlesque class to propose? And then you gonna do your little burlesque in front of everybody and then propose to him and put it on the spot. Isn't that embarrassing? Then again, look at you. I mean, you're in here in a kitty heel and an ill-fitting leotard. So I can't expect more from the lass. Now she's designing his wedding band. Oh, the life of those with no self-respect. I will say, Chrissy, he did get you a nice set of chompers. They're not quite chiclet, So she get him a $12,000 band, and she looks at a $120,000 diamond for her engagement ring that she ain't getting. I mean, they gonna swap that out for a cubic zirconia. Lord, it's Olivia's listening party, but I don't want to hear it. But now Emily walks in, and Olivia's like, "Ho, why you here?" Now, Emily, I'ma say I was about to call her Sierra. Oh, that's what happened to Olivia. Sierra. After Sierra, yeah, wasn't no need for Olivia after Cece. And then we kind of got Cece on out. We told her to take a 1-2 step out the door. Katy Perry will be waiting to greet you on the other side. But Emily, Olivia didn't walk away. She had to get on stage. You came to bother her with bull during work. Girl, this singing, I see why it didn't happen. It is amateur hour, very high school. Sounds like me. Wasn't nobody feeling it. There was only claps in the back. Everybody in the front and VIP was just sitting there sucking a lemon. Lemon. Oh, Rich Dollars said we won't be denied. She's showing what she has to offer, and it ain't much. I'm sorry. She doing December. It ain't that good. The song or the vocal? The vocal. So Chrissy needs more help trying to be sexy and enlist Olivia to help her with her burlesque outfit. Chrissy, you've got so much femininity. I'm surprised Jim hasn't been begging to marry you. She is really in this ridiculous bustier. Mama Jones is drunk, high, and tired of hanging around with this film. And she's like, look, what is this? Let's get the show on the road. And Chrissy is like, I'm not going to go out here looking like a harlot in ill-fitting clothing. Mama Jones is like, is there an engagement going on? Is there an engagement going on? I want to know if there's an engagement going on. Is there an engagement going on? I don't know if I want that heavy in my family. Is there an engagement? Somebody should have asked me for my permission if there was going to be an engagement going on. Oh my goodness, she said it's taken me so long to figure out what I want to do with my life, you've done nothing with it. So I guess it has taken you long, and you can throw another 10 years on because Lady Millionaire was a plot line and an embarrassment. Girl, she got down on one knee and pulled out a ring box. I've never been more embarrassed for her. And we're going to do a restaurant review. So I got some eggs Benny. I asked for extra hollandaise sauce. Let's see, where did I order from? I ordered from Home Plate, and I got French toast, a crab sandwich, and eggs Benny. Wait, is there everything in here? First, let's see if there's everything in here. Okay, it looks like there's 3 trays. I was hungry. All right, the French toast looks cute. They gave me 2 syrups, 1 butter. Don't tell me not to live, just sit and stutter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. I'll march my band out, and I'll stand out. And if I crap out, well then, I guess it didn't matter. Guess what? It's your turn at bat, sir. Don't tell me not to live. I've simply got to. Anyway. All right. Okay. This is my eggs Benny. I asked for extra hollandaise sauce, and it looks like they gave me extra hollandaise sauce. I don't know about these potatoes. Let's try them dry. Oh my God, there's a sweet potato. I'm not really for mixing sweet potatoes with regular potatoes. That must be some San Francisco stuff. The regular ones aren't that bad. Sweet potatoes in the breakfast? This early? This early? This early? No silverware at all. Episode 7 of Love and Hip Hop New York. This is when Jim Jones rejects Chrissy's proposal, I think. I mean, you know they don't get married, so it happens at some point. So we open with the desperate proposal. Chrissy really opened her engagement with a list of her failed careers. You know, the real estate, the personal styling, nothing fit, but living off you. I want to do that forever. To end up foreclosed on and unmarried. in a decade. Cautionary Tales.
So as Mama Jones hears the prospect of the proposal, she says, you know what? I'm gonna get out and get on the funky bus. I am not pleased with this development in the situation. I asked Olivia if there was an engagement going on, and she said no. So I'm getting my funky bus fare. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. My son is marrying a funky heifer, and I don't know what to do. I'ma ride the funky bus until I finally can take a doo-doo. Funky bus, that funk. I'm Mama Jones with the pump cash. That funky bus, that funk.
So with a true curtsy and a pink shirt, Jim Jones accepts Chrissy's engagement. But did she ask her mole for permission? Ha! Jim said, I'm with you. He ain't say yes because, the future. You'll find out, heifer. Just you keep living. Ha! Chrissy said, y'all ain't living no fantasy. Y'all just keep waiting. I'ma get what I want. Oh, to look at this with a beautiful decade of hindsight. Mama Jones acting like somebody done taken her dick. I done had it with these overpossessive parents. You raise children to move the hell out. So now Chrissy and her mole going
over to Nancy's house to ask her why she stormed out of Jim Jones' engagement party.
Now I gotta give Chrissy credit. You were going to do this girl, you done it a couple of times, but it's your right to do it how you want to. And if you don't want to involve the parents, you don't have to. And then also, it would have been the third degree from you. Now, I'll give Mama Jones credit.
She said, look, did you really want me to stay there and blow up, or did you just want me to get the heck on?
You gotta let people do what they gonna do. She left and didn't act to ass. I'd have been like, you know what? That's your right and your prerogative.
Mama Jones said, I just think Chrissy isn't the one for my son.
And, she hung around, but, they ain't never put a ring on it. Ha! She said, let's move on to wedding planning. He's like, I'm not planning no wedding. Oh, my goodness. He said it ain't official till you get down on your left knee. Now, this man is asking a woman to get down on her left knee. He don't want to marry thee. Oh, God, a tacky Samaya Reese photo shoot that's budget. Oh, this is for that sorry song, If You Still Love Me, boop, 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 A, B, C, D, G, E, I, F, L, N, O, M, N, O, P. That shit? All right, now we got Vlad TV getting the gossip. Oh, that's what he looks like? So Samaya reads Olivia for filth and says I'm making her relevant. And you are, because ain't nobody checking for Liv. Current day proven. Samaya got more money. Oh, now Jim wants to do a record with Olivia, but why? Well, has been begets has been. Oh, God, Emily's still whining for Fab to claim her. Well, like Chrissy, you also just never get it. Or never want to leave. Maybe the dick is that good. I couldn't imagine it, but God bless. How you gonna have a family photo without the pappy? What kind of single mama shit is... Lord. Girl, I can't even. Okay, so Fabulous been embarrassing you, but what else is new? Girl, Fab told you he was not doing that reality show if he did not get paid, and he never did. Fab never got on there. He was like, the money ain't right. Look, if they want to get you, girl, I ain't gonna stop your back, but don't mess up mine. Oh, Lord, now we doing an Olivia video thinking that this is gonna put her back on top. Nah, honey. Rich paid for it out of pocket, and you see, you should have put that money on your child support. This crappy video, this horrible purple dress that ain't moving, this weak wind machine, and then the band in the back that don't match nothing she got on. But I do see how Beyonce stole that concept and redid it. Olivia, how you complaining you're cold doing a December video? That should be motivation to really give you the... I mean, we really watched this heifer's last hit, and well, not hit, but last gasp. And now Rich is upset about what a MySpace upstart Samaya Reese is saying. I mean, Olivia was already finished, and you were already stupid, with too many children on the way. You gonna say, oh, you gonna mess with somebody's artistic reputation when you've done nothing. What has Olivia done other than tour in Europe for 3 years and sing, candy shop, I'll give you for what I got. Like, she's a glorified background singer. All she can do is get on a hook, if that. A Carrie Hilson. A Carrie Hilson. And at least Carrie Hilson can write. Olivia doesn't sound illiterate. So Rich Dollar said he's going to get even. And that's where the shit ends. And I do mean shit. I wish they had kept it 30-minute episodes. That was like perfect where it kept it interesting and moved it quickly. But next season we go to a full hour.